Open studio tours are important opportunities for you to connect with artists living in your community. Hi, I'm the Artful Traveler. Today I'm driving around Orange County to find out what goes on at an open studio tour.
Well, I'm Gordon Jameson and I'm on the Orange County Open Studio Tour. I've been doing this for many years and I'm really looking forward to having people come through my studio. It's a great experience for the public to see where the artwork comes from. It puts it in context. It's much different than being in a gallery. You actually get to meet the artist and talk to them about the work. According to the Orange County Arts Commission database, there are over 1,500 artists in Orange County. Every year we get about 50 to 70 artists in the guild who do the studio tour, and this is the 14th year of the tour.
I'm Carmen Elliott, and I live here in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. I love the sense of enthusiasm that people bring when they come to this place to see me and talk about my work. And I always feel like I get delightful feedback. People will like things and then we'll talk about the process, how I made this, what was it about that I thought I had to say in that piece. Do they understand that? Do they take something back through their own interpretation? And that to me is what the whole studio tour is about.
I'm Mike Roig, and I'm a metal artist living here in Carborough. I work primarily in welded steel and primarily in recycled materials. The yard here and where I live is kind of a year-round show place for me, but the studio tour is kind of the excuse that gets people out and seeing a whole lot of studios and kind of throws the doors open with an open invitation to come in and really take a closer look at everything. I always say that art is kind of an invitation for people to go on their own creative journey, and boy, they do sometimes. Sometimes they're, the associations they bring to a particular imagery of a piece, or it's fascinating.
Hi, I'm Susan Philly. I've been a ceramic artist for 25, 30 years. Well, the studio tour is an opportunity for the community in two ways as I see it. There's a lot of people who take classes, art classes, or have over the years, and they've been in a school situation, and to get to go and see the very, very many ways that artists are able to create a studio, from half of a garage, which is where I started out, to at this point having a really full-fledged beautiful studio that meets my needs. So that's one thing, and then also there are people who have really never made things. I've always, all my life, I've made things and had opportunities. My dad put me in a wood shop when I was a kid. But I think that people who have not, to get to come out and see, you sort of break the process down and they get to understand that I just put a lot of skills together, and make the work, and the work develops, it changes throughout the years, and I think it's really fun for people to get to see that.
People come to an open studio tour for a number of reasons. A lot of times I'll get people that have some desire to follow that kind of artistic expression themselves. I want to see how somebody actually does that. How does somebody actually form a life around being creative and walking out their back door and just making crazy things in the backyard and actually make a living at it.
I have been teaching since '81 here in a clay center, and I teach adults and children. So when I have my kids that I teach come here to see what I'm making, it's a whole different view of me. I'm the teacher when I'm there, but when they come to the space and they see I'm actually making things and selling things, and they get a sense of who I am through my work, it's like their eyes are open to what it means to be an artist.
Right now, this is not a significant part of my income. I sell at galleries all across the country. I teach workshops all across the country and meet people that way. But that's what I hope it becomes more, because I would really like to work in my local community more, have people know that they can buy work that's made locally. And I think the studio tour is unique to North Carolina in a way, because I've lived a lot of other places and people like to visit studios here more than any place I've ever lived.
It's good economically for the community. While people are here, they're buying art, they'll go out to eat lunch, they'll enjoy the whole town. I know a lot of people will come through and just go to 4 or 5 studios, that's about all they can do, and then spend the rest of the day enjoying Chapel Hill and Carborough, or Hillsborough, or wherever they're coming to. So I find that to be really good all the way around for everybody.
And by doing that, you increase the economic vitality of our community. Once we here really get attached to our creative community and who our sculptors and painters and potters and writers and dancers and singers are, we need to support them. And then when people come here to visit from out of the area, we can tell them, look, we have this. Go experience it. It'll be a great thing.
The Orange County Artists Guild Open Studio Tour happens 2 weekends, November 1st and 2nd and 8th and 9th. Plus, find out about other open studio tours by visiting our website, www.ncarts.org. In Orange County, I'm the Artful Traveler.